Let me bring in Senator John Barrasso, Republican from Wyoming. Senator, the Treasury Secretary was basically saying, look, we're in a war, spend the money now, worrying about paying for it later. You on board with that?
No, I am not, Stuart. Let me just tell you, it is time to push the pause button on additional congressional and U.S. spending. We have spent $2.7 trillion over the last 1 month. Before we spend another dime, we need to make sure that, one, we are all back in session to debate this face-to-face. Number two, not another dime until we actually see the impact of the money that we're spending and also the impact of the debt on our national debt picture. We have a conference call this morning of all the Republican senators, and I will tell you, Stuart, as chairman of the conference, my position is it's time to push the pause button right now.
Okay. Let's talk about opening up rural hospitals. I mean, you're a doctor, you're in Wyoming, and I know you've got a bipartisan plan to get those rural hospitals some more money. But surely, what those hospitals need is to be able to do elective surgery. Isn't that what they want, really?
That is exactly what they want to do. They want to reopen again. You know, Stuart, all of these rural hospitals, and they are the lifeblood of so many communities. Not just the health issue, but also from an economic standpoint. They all live on very tight, slim margins. But for the last 5 weeks, they have been able to do nothing other than emergencies in preparation for coronavirus. So they're at 20% occupancy. They have basically become flatlined economically. They still want to make payroll. And what we need to do is make sure they're allowed to get back in the business, that they're able to do the elective surgery. And that means cancer surgery that's been delayed, mammograms that have been delayed, a number of things that are important for people's own health, as well as from the health of the hospital and the community. And there's bipartisan efforts to focus on money for rural hospitals. Part of it is in the CARES Act. It's also in what's going to pass today. We need to make sure these hospitals remain viable in the communities because, Stuart, we have a hospital here in Wyoming in a county that is, the county alone is bigger than the entire state of New Jersey. The entire county has only had 10 people who've tested positive for coronavirus. None have even been hospitalized, and yet they're setting at 20% occupancy, and they've had to lay off nurses, therapists, and others at the hospital because they cannot do the work that they are trained and they know how to do, and they can do it safely, Stuart.
Well, can't the state governors say, hey, you're a rural hospital, there's no cases in your county, do elective surgery? And after all, the hospitals are getting $25 billion from the last rescue package and another $75 billion for the one that goes through today. Isn't that enough?
Well, for me, it is certainly the position that I want to see because phase one of the reopening of America includes elective surgery. So if you have communities like we do in Wyoming, where the number of cases is low and declining, where they have the equipment, they have what they need in terms of taking care of coronavirus cases if they come in, I think those hospitals are part of the reopening of America, and they're in rural communities all around the country. The way to really reopen America and get businesses back and working is starting, as we've outlined in the president's plan to reopen America, in rural communities where we can identify quickly what's going on in the communities, but also get back to work.
Thank you, Senator. Always obliged to you when you come on the show. Thank you very much indeed.